Ladies and gents, welcome back to the wonderful world of Blackwell here at Blackwell TV on YouTube or Twitch, depending on your platform of choice. I'm just going to do a quick look, make sure that they're both working as intended on Twitch and YouTube, and then we'll get into some Escape from Tarkov today. Hopefully, we'll have a good day today and we'll get back into streaming. I know it's been a while, but here we are. So we'll be starting soon. Okay, looks like it might be working on the native platforms. I just want to make sure that my chat's working on my end. And then I think we can start. Hello, everybody. Hope you're well. Where is my actual live stream? Back to Twitch is there. Where's it going? Oh, God, it's going somewhere else. And then the live's there. I did type in as restream, so I'm wondering how it comes across on YouTube and Twitch, if it's coming across as Blackwell TV or not. Right, let's have a look. Woo, looks like it's all working. That says Blackwell TV, so Twitch is good. Just waiting on YouTube chat to respond. And then we'll be good. We're playing some Tarkov today. Level 27, stream 28. It's quite interesting that we're doing like a level of stream, but we're really not, because I've been playing it a lot offline, just doing sort of daily challenges and that sort of thing. But yeah, have it right. You won't believe it. Oh, hey, Geek Chic Nerd, and hey, Fred. Fred, how are you guys doing? You won't believe it. Finally at the new house. That's great. I can believe it, because that's good. You were saying you were moving, so that's great. Moved in 2 days ago. Oh, wow. Okay, so it took you a bit of time to get in there, but you got in there eventually. Still no internet. After 2 days, no internet? That's no big deal. That's yeah, no, it's not ideal, but it's it's quite common to have a few days without the internet, maybe a couple of weeks or whatever, as I set stuff up. But that's awesome. It's here on Tuesday. That's not too bad then. Good. Glad to hear it. Test 1 3 2 1. Woo, looks like it's all working. That says Blackwell TV, so they're both working as intended as well. Right. Let's start this thing. Let's go to that page. Where have I gone? Interesting. I was here a minute ago. I've disappeared. Let's deactivate me. And then activate me. And there I am. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm wearing an extra hat. I forgot I put that on. There we go. Hello everybody. So yeah, natural lighting is the best lighting that we know of. Unless you can get fluorescent lighting, then get that instead. But yeah, good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Video game? Where are you? Are you here? You are here. Good. There we go. A little bit darker in the corner there. And gameplay scene. I wonder if the camera's disappeared on this. No, the camera's here. I'm here. I'm here. Hello. And then the game's here as well. Chat's here and everything's here. It's working as intended. Let's have some cheering. I mean, I pressed it. I don't know if you guys could hear it. Yes, you can hear it. It's coming through the microphone. And that's set up as intended as well. So that's good. Game's making noises as well. Yeah, we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're set up to stream, which is weird. I've been a streamer for so long, and I know that if you take a couple of weeks off, I don't know how long we've taken off, maybe a month off or whatever, all your settings just go to shit on their own, and things don't work anymore. So it's surprising that we can just function. I've been putting out little videos here and there, podcast videos. They're normally going out to tier 3 members on YouTube, so if you're tier 3 you get to watch them straight away. If you're not, then you have to wait for the next one to come out before you can watch the previous one. So there are a few that are available on the freemium platform. So I've been putting a couple of those out recently. They're also available through the blog. And the last stream was 19th of March. So we're coming up to 2 months. And that was a Tarkov stream as well. Today's thumbnail is inspired by the album Austin by Post Malone. So if you see that, then yeah, that's where it's come from. Right. We are level 28, 7, I can't remember. And we've got some chemical tasks to do today. So, yeah. What's everyone been playing these days? What are people on the video game wise? I mean, a lot of people have probably moved on from 76 by now. We've got a little bit of work to do on that eventually at some point. We're just about on the cusp of unlocking a new game on the planner. But yeah, what's everyone up to? What are people playing? As we accept the chemical part 1, I'll read through that and we'll crack on with it. So, Sherlock, you want a riddle? Not really, but okay. You're our pro on these head crackers, right? Here, look. One lame hobo came around here, either nuts or just demented. Hell if I knew. All in rags. Dirty head to toe, and the stench. A walking chemical weapon. Launched one... Oh my god, this text is so bad to read. Launched one on some vector, and where he goes, everything dies off. Oh damn, laughter through tears, but I digress. I just wanted to dispose of him a bit farther away so the stink wouldn't reach us, but one of our boys recognised his former homie in that pile of turd. Imagine that. Horrid things are going on, people turning from normal beings to such rubbish, and all for nothing. But that's not the point. The dude that recognised this heap of rags said that he was not just a regular prick, but a deputy head of security for 2 special sensitive zones on the Polycum. Just imagine what kind of source he could become if he could at least remember his name, not just chew snots and mumble while slapping lips like a madman. What a shame. I don't know what got to him, but here's what I think. All this time, that bagger lived somewhere sleeping on some piss-soaked mattresses. Right? Right. You should look for that place. Need a hazmat suit. Kidding, but if it comes to it, the hazmat's on me. And not only it. Again, this is just, I assume this is just a Russian team who have typed this out, translated it, and it's very weirdly written. But we're accepting that challenge for reasons that we have to progress the story. Polikim Hobo? Oh, so this is accepted by Skier, but Prappa's got involved. Interesting. The former Deputy Chief of Security. Yes, I knew him. All this mess caused him some massive damage. Took to drinking, degraded to a hobo. He's not a bad guy. Wait a sec. Can't he say for himself? Did he get whacked or something? Well, it doesn't matter. But if you're asking about him, then there are some problems. Well, I knew where he lived, and here's the deal. I need help scaring off the scouts from the customs. If you help me, I'll tell you where this hobo lived. So locate and obtain any information about the Deputy Chief's past life on customs. Optional, you can locate the sleeping place of the former deputy, and then locate and obtain any item that could help with the investigation, and then turn that in. It says turn in here. I've got 3 of the keys. Okay, let's just turn one of them in, see what happens. Subtask complete. Alrighty. That was good. I'm pretty sure I just need to go and find out where he was. So it still doesn't say go exactly here, do exactly that, but I think I have an inkling of where I need to go. So hand over the item. It says that's done. I need to locate and obtain any information about the Deputy Chief's past life. Locate and obtain. So locate I still need to do. And it says hand over. I don't know why I've handed over a key. That was weird. Okay. And then what else have we got to do? We've got to do something for fence? No. Okay, hang on. Yeah, we need to eliminate 5 more PMCs for fence as a scav to get some bits and pieces. Some eagle. Not too bad. Okay, so just messing about, really. That's basically what we've got to do. I don't know if it's wise going on to customs because there's a skull next to it. Look. So it could be a horrible start, but we'll see. We'll go at 7 a.m. Let's see what our characters have got. I mean, we're tooled up. We've got food and drink. We've got plenty of stuff, but if we lose stuff, it's not the end of the world. It's really not. So we'll do that. Let's just rock and roll. Let's see what Customs has got for us. There's currently an event going on Customs, and it means that player scavs are less frequent because of this situation that's occurring down there. So the lovely thing about Tarkov is it has launched. It launched last year. It's been in early access for like 7 years or whatever, but it launched last year. And now they're looking at adding things to it still. So they're talking about season pass stuff, style stuff, and they're talking about this new map as well, and there's some new mechanics coming to the game as well. So Tarkov event, May 2026. Let's see if there's anything here. Apparently it's a promo code called Power Move. So it looks like they're expanding out the lighthouse, and there's an event in June. Another promo code, Eagle Eye. Third promo code, Cargo Ship. Hot Drop and Echo Belly are the 4th and 5th promo codes. And I guess it just gets you reading through stuff. Icebreaker is a big ship, and if it's a new map, then it's also going to have radiation stuff on it as well. And there's a new currency called Tar Coin, which will be for the in-game shop. But it looks like there might be a bit of a war zone going on customs between Glukkar and Rashala. And that's why there's an event going on. So it might be that there's a lot of people fighting each other. We're just going to sneak through it all. Hopefully. Get some kills, get some XP. See what's going on. I'm already low on coffee, so I might have to go get some more. But we'll see. PMC, 2 minutes, let's go. That's a success. Infill is achieved. It's going to be tricky, this one. Let's find out just how tricky. So customs, I think I need to go over the other side of the map. Oh, jeez. I guess a lot of shooting means there's a lot of death, which means there's a lot of loot going on. But high levels of danger, meaning you won't get out of here as easily as possible. Welcome back to Tarkov, folks. I know I'm heading towards the shooting, but that's where I kind of need to go. It is also spring in this game now, so they've got rid of the snow. We've got more bushery, foliage, shrubbery. Right, this is a hot spot for scavs. I know that. Let's take a knee. Not sure what we're going to be anticipating here today. Could it be one-shot death? I simply don't know. Heard a voice around this way. Okay. Let's go up in the box. I can certainly hear someone, but I can't see them yet. I think the left side. Yeah, he's there. I see him. I see him. Oof. Oof. Oh, tricky. Oh, he's pushing. Let's switch weapons here. Done my arm there. Can I get the angle though? Oh! No. There he is. Get this fixed up. Should be fine. Still got a fracture, I think. So we're going to need to fix that. Broken hand is now repaired. I need some painkillers though. Let's go to the Analgin. I felt quite lethal, that guy. How's this going to do us? Ooh, I like that. That's a great little shortcut for us. Do that moving forward. Never tried that before. Nice little move forward there. Right, who are you? What have you got? Just tooled up with all the gear, look. Level 4. What's this thing? Level 3. Absolutely tooled up. Right. Suppressed as well. Be nice to take that out with us, but if we don't, then it's not the end of the world. Okay. Okay, I see. You're not fun. No, that is not timing. I do not like that timing, do we? Just trying to get that torso healed a little bit. Oh, it's got a little bit of colour on it, yeah. Pretty sure there's another guy there. Best way to flush him out. Cheeky grenade over the top. Yeah, he's still there. I need to push through this area and go forward. I know you're there, champ. Oh shit. It's all just tooled up, isn't it? My only thoughts at this point is, can I get one of them optics on that gun to make it better? But I think we're okay. These weapons are pretty spicy. Right, let's go through here. Okay. Can I pull that off? It's not that. Yeah, it is that one. I think. Because I want the laser. I don't want the torch. Yeah, we can take the other one off as well. And that'll give us just a laser, right? Lovely. That's just a tree or something in the background, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Sounds like an airdrop. Yep. Yippity skippiter. Oh, there it is, look. Do we go for it? Do we not? PvE, don't know if we need to. Right, so this is the area where I need to be for the task. And I believe there's some kind of information in here. Let's check our tasking. Locate and obtain any information. Right, we've not got the information, but it's here somewhere. Alright, let's see it there. Move over this side. Let's have a look here. Is it that thing there? No? Maybe I'm in the wrong place. Ah, there it is, look. That little fella there. They love hiding things, proper hiding things in this game. Okay, so we got what we need. 22 minutes left. I mean, we need to still get out of here with the gun. With the gun? With the information. Without being shot, is essentially what I wanted to say there. We need to get out of this game with our lives. Shitting hell. Oh my god. Yeah, we're getting over this fence. I don't trust all that gun shooting over there. I also don't trust running. Running is not your friend in this game. And it'll get you across the map a little bit faster. But just the amount that enemies hear you, it's just... Oof. It is tricky. Stand next to this tree, get my stamina back a little bit. So task should just be get out of the map. Last thing to do, get out of the map. Yeah, hand it over. I'm assuming if I die, I lose that. Bit more stamina and a long way to go, I think. I don't think old gas is on my side. IUAF roadblock could be the one. ZB30... What's that one there? It won't surely be that one. Where is ZB13? That's something I need to know. Because there's 3 down here, but there's 1 underneath. And I'm still out of practice, even though I'm 27 levels in. ZB13, where is it, Tarkov? It's the basement of the Citadel. So it's in the basement of the fortress. Yeah, we're not doing that. Thanks, but no thanks. What I want to do is get through here. with my life. No, it didn't hurt. Shut up. No pain. So we're down at old gas. We don't have that as an exfil, so we don't have to consider it. One space. Do we need the car med pack? I don't think we do. What's here? When we're looking at it. Don't know. Okay. Can we get past the fortress and get down to RUAF? That's the one. That's the crucial one at the moment. None of it else matters at this point. There's the fortress. Oof, 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 oof. I'm out of stamina. We've been suppressed. Something to think about. Move up and get a bit more stamina. My concern is if a grenade came this way. It would be nice for them, but not for us. Not seeing them here. Obviously they are here somewhere. Someone's here. Could be a scav. But we know scavs are kitted out right now, so even a scav's going to put you under pressure. Stamina's back, so that's good. I need to push here, go left. Which is difficult because it means running away. And when you're running away, you're not putting any pressure on anybody. Okay. Get to that corner, get to the corner. No, no, go, 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 go. That's it. Oh, there's another one. Stamina's low. Your feet. Okay, 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 okay. That's not good. That's ammo out. Get around the corner. Get that reload. Lost an arm. Still bleeding? Yeah, light bleed. Have eyes on him. He's in a fair bit of pain. Yeah, he's definitely suffering there. Will the slower stop the heavy bleed? Yes. Busted arm again. Yeah, we can fix ourselves up here. Good. And the other arm. Oh, I need some food and drink actually, which is good because we've got some. It's fine. Okay, let's use up all the apple juice. We've got 4 cartons of apple juice on us. Yeah, it might be a bit much. Or it might be the perfect amount because we're going to be drinking a bunch of them now. Ten minutes to go. There we go. Not too bad. We're going to drink up all the milk as well. Does that give us any? Yes, there we go. Look at that. Pretty much spot on. Perfect. Got a whole row of goodness there. Right, ammo, how are we? About half? Okay. If we kill... Yeah, actually. I was going to say, if we shut this door... we might be safe. I mean, dudes can probably shoot through the door, but they're not going to know we're here, so it's alright. We got on the assumption that they're pretty good bullets, but we ain't got time to figure it out. Walter, go for it. I'll take you, Walter. Thank you very much. Thought I heard a footstep outside. In this area. Have to bolt this on. No cover. Shit. No, 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 no. Not this close to where I need to be. No! The exfil was there. Ah. Oh. Do it again. Ugh. I got sloppy towards the end. And I got killed by a Zavodskoy. Not a Zavodskoy. I did kill 5 guards. Look at that, they're just guards. There's no scavs. I killed Asa. I destroyed the Asa straight away. Torpedo Zavodskoy, Gina Zavodskoy, Zora Zavodskoy, Torpedo Zavodskoy. I got killed by a bloody Zavodskoy. So I guess that's what the event is. It's not that they're just scavs, it's their guards. It's just guards and bosses on the map. So if that's what it is, I'm not going to take that as a loss. I'm going to take that as a good experience. We've done okay there. We didn't get done what we needed to get done, but we had fun and we had a good experience out of it. So there we go. Why have I chosen to do chemical now? Now that there's an event on the map. Why? Why have I done that? Maybe if I'd have had a bit more cover, I could have survived that part. So we're not killing scavs at all. There's no scavs on the map. It's just guards. Fair play. If you want to support the channel, you can do. Here's a little link to thatblackwellguy.wordpress.com/support. Yeah, I don't know if there's a link for blog at all. No? Is there a link for webs? I don't know. Oh. I'll do the manual one. I'll go grab the link. I've actually posted a new blog post this week on the website. You can go read that. It didn't copy and paste. Okay, good. We'll run that again. Copy when I want to copy something, please. Thank you. And paste when I want to paste it. Paste. There we go. That blackwellguy.wordpress.com. That's my central hub. Basically, that's where I put all my content. Obviously, we go live on the platforms that have live stream hosting. But all the other content you can find at theblackwellguy.com or the Blackwell. That's not a bad little website, is it? Theblackwellguy.com. Huh. That blackwellguy.wordpress.com. Yeah, you can find the homepage, the about page, the podcast, which is what I spoke about earlier. It's for tier 3 YouTube members to start with. They get full access to all the pods, but after the first one becomes the second one and a new one comes out, the old ones become free to watch. So bear that in mind. So there is content there for everybody. The latest podcast is called The Sinking Subscription Model, How Every Service is Designed to Drown You, which is quite an interesting take. And we've got a support channel, ways you can support the channel if you want to buy merch. This actually isn't available, but yeah, it's pretty good. You can buy some merch, you can get some limited edition stuff, and you can get your premium passes as well. What else we got? We got a blog which is being updated. The latest blog post, as I say, was put up this week, and it was to build a complete console repair kit for under £200. That means that if you've got £200 and you want to start a business, if you wanted to start a business, you could with 200 quid. All you need is a desk, a bit of space in your house, probably some electricity of some sort, and then you can get yourself set up with a complete console repair kit. That includes soldering, that includes screwdrivers, that includes solder, that includes heat-resistant tape, a whole bunch of stuff in that pack. And there's 2 versions of that pack, both under £200. If you wanted to go a bit more premium with it, you could do by getting yourself what's it called? It's at the bottom of the list. Where is it? It's at the bottom here. It's a one-way, cordless, rechargeable electric duster. Yeah, it includes one of those for 25 quid. If you've got some of this stuff, obviously it'll take some off the price, but essentially it's stuff like cans of air to clean out your keyboards and stuff like that. Multimeters to check resistances, silicone soldering mats so you don't burn your house down, screwdriver set, Captain tape, cotton wool buds, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And there are affiliate links in there, so if you do buy through there, they will be helping the channel. So I do appreciate that if you do want to go for it. It's something that I'll be doing in the future because obviously I'm looking at retro gaming and collecting and scavenging and hunting for new games, or hunting for new old games. New to me, old for everyone else. And then we'll be ROM dumping and BIOS dumping from there and building emulators as well. So it'll bleed into that stuff. If we can get our hands on a PlayStation and it doesn't work, then we can open it up and figure out why and fix it, repair it, replace parts on it and that sort of thing. And this kit will bleed into that, So building up my own knowledge of soldering and stuff like that, I thought I'd share it along the way. And that's why I've built that blog post with affiliate links in there. So if you wanted to get involved, you could do, and so on and so forth. So that's the latest blog. I think it's very worth reading, very worthwhile. It's a useful read if you're into that kind of thing, or if you just want to learn something, and go for it. Or if you don't want to learn, if you know something and you're like, hey, that's wrong, then read it and tell me. And then we've got a newsletter and a contact page as well on the website. So yeah, it's not a bad little WordPress website. It is a WordPress template and so on. So it's not as unique as I'd like as an experience, but it does a job at the moment. So there you go. It's a website. Right. Messenger, what have you got for me, sir? Polykim Hobo. Oh, wait a second. Is this just a message, or did we get is it complete? Did the task complete because we died though? Surely not. No. So we need to go back on there and get that little information packet and then get off the map, which is a shame because we were so close to doing that just there. The Polykim Hobo. Oh, so that's triggered this as well. And that's just kill scavs on customs, which is kind of what we're doing anyway. I thought that that could maybe be perhaps tied to the event then? I don't know, not sure. But we lost all our gear. Womp womp. Never mind. I don't think we had anything insured anyway, but it means that we've got to pack out our gear, which means we can free up some space. So, each event that happens in this game helps us out regardless. So, yeah. Right, what headgear do we have? Let's go with that one. Body armor, nothing. Guns, yeah. Tactical rig. Oh, tactical rig full of stuff. Okay. if we unlock this one, we can switch that to that, and there we go. So we don't have any body armor. I'm thinking if we can take 1 AR, we'll easily pick something. If we kill one person, we'll pick something up. You know what I mean? So, if we go with the MK16, oh, look at all these magazines we've got. That's mad. And we just take a bunch of mags. I don't see a problem with that. A couple of grenades would be nice. Oh, we need to get food, drink, and heals, don't we? We don't even need a bag, really. That I'm aware of. Yeah, we got food and drink there. That's fine. Heals. We got to take our high heals. What does this do? This stops heavy bleeds, right? Yeah. And that stops heavy bleeds, but it's only 1. So if we put that in there, that stops 3 heavy bleeds. We've got these, which stop stuff, and we got that. I can't remember. And then we got that. Okay. Yes. Okay. We've got some stuff down here. We've got some surplus stuff. I was aware of this. Taking up 2 squares. I'd rather take something else. I'd rather do it that way. Yeah, do that instead. Food and drink there. Okay, grenades. Grenades and gentlemen. Sorted. What is this one? Improvised hand grenade. Right, we've got no long range optic, so hopefully we'll be okay. Anyway. Body armor. Let's go get some body armor. Because we have none. Flea market. Osprey. Plate carrier. All empty plate carriers. You end up buying one of them and it's just like, oh yeah, look what I've got. It's amazing. But then you look at it and go, oh no, there's no plates in it whatsoever. Oh. Oops. Right, skier. Let's talk about this loyalty. So we need to spend 2.4 mil. We spent 1.3 mil. So I think if we can get armor from this guy, that would be good. I don't know if we can. Yes, we can. Oh, not great, but yeah, we can. Yeah, we'll swallow that then. Can we get that? No, it's gone. God dang it. What's this one? You probably shouldn't buy armor from Flea. Not from Flea, from Fence, sorry. Because someone died in it. So. Level 5. That's quite cool. You need RAM. Ah. So what if I just search that on the internet, on the Flea? You get them, but they're empty. Okay. RAM. How much is a stick of RAM? RAM stick. Yeah, I'll buy that. And I can go back and buy the thing. Good. Hopefully. Hopefully it's good. I don't know. We'll hope that's good, won't we? That's all we need to do. Alright, let's give that a try. Drocker's PMC. Let's see can we get on there as a scav? It seems that we can. But if we did, I think everyone would still want to kill us because they're all guards. So I don't think that would be very good. But we will experiment and find out. And we'll see how we get on. I'm out of coffee. That's not good. If we can click back and get out, I'll make a coffee, come back, and then we'll try the scout. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, I'm going to make a brew, and we'll be back in a few. There. Okay, we are back. That one. Oh. In fact, let's go back there. Let's get rid of that so we don't forget it for later. All right, got myself a coffee. I've also put my chicken strips on. Let's talk about that, actually. So, in recent weeks, I've decided to gamify my diet. And it was a rough start, but we've been steadying the ship. It's been quite good, really. So I've set myself a diet plan. And for every day that I complete that in a successful way, so perfect diet days, I award myself £5, which I put into a gaming funds account. The more money that goes into that account, the better stuff that we can afford for the stream, and the more money we've got to search stores and buy things for the channel. So that's it's quite beneficial that way. We're currently on the 9th. Yesterday was a perfect day, so I need to put that into here, which gives me another £5. I did not do a shopping. Another reason. So there's another couple of reasons, actually, or another couple of rules, I suppose. So I've got a set meal plan for each day. If I achieve that, then I award myself £5 that goes into my gaming funds account. If I'm craving a take, sorry, there's like 35 stairs in this house, so it's quite I'm out of breath when I come back and I'm talking straight away. I've noticed that it's a pattern. Right. The second one is if I'm craving takeaway, what I tend to do is I fill the basket of whatever store, if it's Just Eat or whether it's Domino's or wherever, I fill the basket with what I want, and then I take a number. I take that note of how much I'm spending, and I transfer that to my gaming funds account, delete the order, and go and raid the freezer. Because takeaway, it's fine. You can have a cheat day. You can do all that stuff if you want to. It doesn't need to take your money as well as your health when you order takeaway. So what I do is I put the money into my gaming funds, I raid the freezer, and I eat whatever I want. I eat the equivalent of, if I wanted a pizza and a kebab or whatever, I'll go get a pizza and a chicken strips, I'll put them on, I'll cook them up and I'll eat them and I'll be like, yeah, good. Because you've only got to convince your mouth of the taste, right? Whether it's takeaway or not. When it's in your belly, so 10 minutes after you've eaten, you're just going to digest it the same way, regardless of if it's 20 quid on takeaway or it's 5 quid on freezer shopping food, whatever. So I'm not letting it sting my wallet. It can sting my health on that occasion, fair enough. But that money goes into the gaming funds and I use it positively moving forward. So there's that. And then the third one, which I've added recently, which is pretty good as well, is I'm often in the supermarket and I'll put junk food in the trolley and I'll buy it. It sometimes gets through. So what I've given myself is a £5 buffer for every clean grocery receipt. And what I mean by that is you go in, you buy the majority of your shopping, and if there are no crisps on there, junk food on there, stuff that's not meant to be on your core shopping list, obviously toilet rolls and stuff like that matter, so they need to be on there. But like crisps, chocolate, donuts, anything like that is not part of your core diet, if you've got a completely clean receipt, that's another £5 into your gaming funds. And I found that I respond to this quite well. We're now on Saturday. I've been eating clean, but I can't take it off until the day's done. But I'm not going shopping today, so I can mark that off. I didn't go shopping yesterday either, so I can mark that one off. But yeah, it started off, I got 2 success rate out of 7. So in a week, it'd be two completely perfect days out of 7, which is not ideal. And then we went through a bit of a window where it was like, again, 2 out of 7. Then I got a bit better. I got 3 out of 7. But then I had time away from the house, so I kind of had to eat differently. And again, if you're not eating perfect, then you don't get the bonus. You still have to make do with what you're doing, and not every day is going to be perfect because there's no such thing as perfect consistency. There just isn't. So when I got back from London, I started to put it into gear, and it dropped, and it made sense. The penny dropped, it made sense. So when I came back from London, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7, and we started the second week back from London, and it's perfect so far. So if I can up the percentages, it ensures healthier eating. It ensures we get funding for our gaming excursions, or whatever you want to call it, gaming adventures, which is something I want to be doing in the future. And it ensures that I'm losing weight. So it's trifold, and it's all beneficial. And every aspect of it funds another part of my life, which is really useful. So yeah, we'll continue that. And it's also got me out of the mindset of weighing myself every morning, because it's not going to help. So I've got columns here, and at the end of each column, that's when I weigh myself. So as we move on to the next column, then I weigh myself here. Then move on to the next column, weigh myself, where is it, here? And then it gets me weighing myself like once every now and then, rather than every day, and being like letting that number dictate what I feel and how I feel. So yeah. And then I've got this stuff here, which is a whole load of lists for each console that we're after, and games to look out for, because I'm going to start doing IRL streaming. I wanted to do it today, but I just didn't feel like it was going to happen. But yeah, I'm not confident in doing that yet. I'd like to be confident in doing it, but I've been live streaming for a while, and it's something new that I'm still not comfortable with. I'm uncomfortable with it, so I need to get into that mindset of it becoming normal. And I know nobody else cares. If I'm walking around outside in the world with a camera or phone on a gimbal, recording myself, walking around in shops and stuff, I know nobody else will care as much as I do, but I'll be self-aware, and it's just getting over that little that barrier of entry kind of thing. The whole, opening up and expanding the comfort zone. It's creating that, and that obviously is going to have friction. So yeah. Right, enough gabble. Let's get into some Tarkov. Let's go to Scav, and let's see how easy it is for us to get murdered. So yeah, I've got some chicken strips on the go at the moment. I'm not going to eat them when they're ready, but it'll be good for them to be finished for when I'm hungry next. What have we got? We've got porridge with the protein powder. We've got a 6-inch sub, or a meal of chicken strips, or a bacon roll from Pound Bakery, depending on if Subway's busy when I'm at work. So that'll be lunch. Dinner's a pizza. And I've added some breakfast biscuits in the evening if I get hungry, because I've been getting a bit peckish in the evenings, and my only options were like chicken strips or a pizza. And it's like, well, if I can get these biscuits, they're only like 170 calories, and I can get out of the kitchen and be like, that'll do for now. Then it stops me eating a whole portion of chicken or a whole portion of pizza. So yeah, I've snuck that into the list, and it seems to be working quite well for me. And that hence these perfect days. And when I have been weighing myself, I've noticed I have been losing weight slowly, which is good, because it just means if we can keep going, then that journey, that projection will be downwards. Is that's right? I thought projection was always up, but projected outcome will be down. So it won't be as significant a drop, but that's a safer way of doing it than crashing and having that significant drop each time. Just all I need to do is just keep going with it now. That's it. Done. The guy who lost weight eating pizza every day and buying and playing video games every day. That's the story of Blackwell TV. So if any news reporters out there want to pick up this story in a few years, come back to this video on the 9th of May 2026. Yep. Blackwell, he ate Subway every day at lunch, he ate pizza every day at dinner, he ate chicken strips, and he lost weight on it, and it was phenomenal. And it just, the overarching message is, you can eat what you want, just make sure that you're creating a calorie deficit, and you're okay with that. Right, let's game! Let's go over to Fortress. There are guards on the map. I don't know if guards are going to insta-shoot me. That's what we're testing today anyway. Because if you shoot a guard, is that going to ruin your scav rep? There could be PMCs on here as well, though. So anyone who shoots at me, if they kill me, then I'm dead. If they shoot at me, I should be able to shoot back without a problem. I get the feeling I'll need these medical items. I don't want to go that way. And so the shooting begins. Let's get the game up. Let's go over to Fortress, see what's going on. Or a scav. Come on. Cheeky little scav. Peek. Peek. Okay, let's go. Whatever happens, happens. If we die, we die. Doesn't matter. It's just an experiment. The good part of this is everyone that dies on this map, if it's not me, then they'll leave some decent stuff behind for me. If I can get out. What is this? It's a Chicom. How big is that? Is that better than what we got? I'm sure it is. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh yeah, I fully forgot. I've got this key light right here, haven't I? Have I got a button? Does it work? It does. I forgot about that. Right, I've got a cheeky little grenade. It's because you started the stream in the daytime. What, are we dropping that light off? Yeah.
Пожрать бы, конечно, вообще не помешало бы это.
That's what I thought. Whoa. Yeah, okay. So that's probably a guard. It didn't look like... To be fair, it looked like he had Richardo's sunglasses on. But he didn't look like a boss. So, yeah, it's a Voltskoy. Okay. So it's just guards and bosses on that map. So running as a scav, you're going to be heavily out... Not numbered, but out-geared. Which is good to know, I suppose. Okay. Main character, customs, middle of the afternoon, casual. Insuring this stuff would have been quite good. It might be time to buy some more coffees, you know, for up here. Because I've got a coffee machine there that I haven't used since I moved in. Because I've not really been in the financial situation to. I was overpaying for things for months. I had like Sky TV, which was taking £90 a month off me. I was overpaying on my car insurance by £100 a month. So put them together, you got £190 extra going out a month just for the privilege. So I cancelled the Sky TV. I'm in a sort of an investigation with the insurance company, with the ombudsman, because the inflation of the price went up too much because of someone else's problem, not me. I was involved in an incident, but I was not at fault. And I've not been doing anything for a year and a half. Esure, they're absolute trash. So the ombudsman are getting involved with it. So yeah, might get some coffee anyway. Got a bit of free cash finally. Right, insuring. Insurance rate is 1.3. They're both 1.3. Yeah, let's insure that stuff. The car insurance company were like, they made it out that they were doing me a favour by giving me a refund on what I was legally required to have a refund on. And then for the year and a half worth of frustrations and their neglect, they gave me some compensation, but it was not nearly enough. It was ridiculous. So that's why the Ombudsman are investigating it. So for 12 months, I was paying £100 more than I should have been for my car insurance. So that £100, coupled with other bits and pieces when I moved out, basically restricted my free cash, monthly free cash, to about £20 a month to spend on to live, you know, because you've got all your essentials like your bills and your food and your fuel and your services and stuff. And it left me with about 20 quid a month to live and enjoy and be social and all that stuff. And it was ridiculous. And then each month I was basically getting more and more in debt. And January, I finally got rid of Sky, and I could turn a corner because my car insurance was renewed at a lower rate. So I finally had a bit of free cash, and then I could start seeing the debt subsiding a bit by bit by bit, tiny amounts. And looking at that, I was like, if I carry on exactly as I am, in about 3 years, I'll be completely out of debt. I thought, wow. Cheers, insurance, for the problem that was someone else's, but I got stung for however long and however much stress and frustration, but cheers for putting me under that for no reason whatsoever. So that's why they're being investigated, because of it. And then that same month, when I was like, right, finally I've turned a corner, I can see myself getting out of debt in 3 years if I carry on as I am, then I lost my job. And it was like, right, okay, maybe I won't then. Yeah. So it was not a great time. But having lost my job, I could then get in touch with the car insurance full time on the live chat, being like, right, now let's get this sorted. And I worked that, and I got some refunds off that, which helped me in the short term with my cash flow. And then they gave me the compensation, which I disagreed with. I was like, I'm not agreeing to this as compensation. This is not final compensation. I require more from you because this is ridiculous. And then with the Ombudsman, I'm getting involved with that. And then I got a trial at work. I've got a trial of 4 weeks at work to see if we can make something happen. And it wasn't performance-based that I was made redundant. It was a financial decision from the business. So the trial was basically very much to see if it was affordable to have me back on the books, to have me back on the roster, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully we're heading in the right direction still with that business. So yeah. Right, I need to get down to that railway car again. I need to get that little information book, and I need to get out of the map. But everyone on this map is a guard or a boss, so it'll be a bit tricky. I need to literally move from cover to cover. I can't be seen out in the open because it's just too dangerous. We saw that as we were exfilling from the last round. So pathing is super important. So yeah, I've been in full-time work a couple of weeks now, or a few weeks now. And obviously because when I'm in full-time work, I've got less energy to live stream and stuff. That's why the last couple of months have been a bit of a chaotic state of play for me for live streams and so on. But yeah, hopefully we're getting into a position where we can get back on track to where we were. And even more so, push further. Old gas could be up. Dorms could be up. Dorms 11. I need to know where that is, ZB11. Which one that one is. I say all this stuff, but I don't know if anyone's even watching. So, yeah. Tarkov, ZB11. I just need to know which one it is. Oh, get fucked. Every time you click on anything, you just get an advert. Right, so one right at the factory far corner. I want to know where ZB11 is. I don't want to know about Graham Norton's personal bank. But yeah, back live, and we're going to be growing the channel, hopefully. So yeah, good. Love that. Hopefully we're growing more energy as well, getting more energy in life. All right. So, there's never anyone in this area. Up on the road there is. But there's never anyone in this area here, right? But we died here to people here, sorry. We died just there last time out to people here, so... I'm a little bit concerned by it. And the lack of cover as well is not helpful. A couple of rocks. Ooh, whoa! Ah! They didn't get me, but they could with a grenade. They've got eyes on me for sure. I need to get them to come out into the air. Oof, fuck. I've got grenades, haven't I? They're not going to reach, but it might give them something to think about. No. Up on the road. Damn it. Let's go left side. Not helpful. Guy's pushing. Yep. Oh! Oh, there's two. There's multiple. Oh no, but that area is just a pit of shit at the moment. Couldn't tell you what bullets they were, but they obviously weren't doing much. Oh well. It's just guards and it's just bosses. And in fact, it's guards and bosses fighting each other on the map. That's why you're hearing shots. And I think PMCs are being thrown in there just to find out, you know. My colleagues are working for your insurance. Okay, cool. It's nice to hear that actual insurance companies do stuff, even if they are fictional ones in video games. Realistically, we're not going to have a chance doing that. The more I go to customs, I'm just going to lose gear. So, with that said, we're going to bin off chemical while this event's on, because it's not doing us any favours. It's just causing us problems. So we're going to avoid customs for now. That one's customs as well. Woods, shootout picnic. Ground Zero? What's this one? Shady contractor. Okay, let's dive onto this one. Locate the Knossos LLC senior manager's car on Ground Zero. Okay, we'll do that instead. Ground Zero is pleasant. It's our most familiar map. We'll hopefully get a success rate of 100% rather than 0%. Yeah, Tarkov, shady contractor. Instead of reading through this and being like, what? I don't understand. I'm just going to find out what we actually have to do and then go and do it. Okay. Locate the Knossos LLC senior manager's car on Ground Zero. Locate and obtain the manager's diary and then hand it over. Seems doable, doesn't it? So it can spawn in different places in the car. Okay. Let's have a read of the law. Hey. There we go. Hey, you may be aware that Terror Group's aggressive expansion in Tarkov has raised quite a few questions in its time, no doubt. Back then, they were buying out properties and companies left and right in the Norvinsk region, and some of the deals were clearly shady in nature. Terror Group has had a particularly interesting contractor called Knossos. Officially, they build amusement parks, playgrounds, and other family entertainment venues, but tell me, what possible connection can Terror Group's scientific research and playgrounds have? That's exactly why this smells fishy to me. Knossos could be hiding Terror Group documents or equipment. Yet to know for certain, we'd have to examine their facilities, and to do that, we have to find some kind of record. Knossos definitely had managers overseeing the facilities. You should check it out there. You should check out their vehicles in the city centre and look for any internal records there. Alrighty, let's do that. We'll get some bits and pieces out of it. 10k in experience. Nice, let's rock on. Okay. Let's run it with a gun. Some kind of weapon. Lots of food and drink here. Okay. Let's chuck a couple of grenades in there. Medical supplies. Yes. Can we get... Oh, Salua is what I was wanting. Food and drink, bish, bash, bosh, and bish. Cool. Body armor, we don't have any. I think Skier's got some anyway. Oh, not Skier. Ragman, this one. That's what I want. Bosch, headwear, let's go for this one. Chuck some sword-ins on, no eyewear. Right, guns. Let's do that one, I suppose. A 6L23. Yeah, we could do that. That works for me. Chuck them there. A couple of grenades. We want 7 and 8. Health on 4 and 5 if we can. Yeah, cool. And then we've got some space to kick out a magazine if we need to. Yeah, I think that's everything we really need. Hold on. If we get heavy bleed, what are we repairing ourselves with? The Solera? Yeah. Yeah, got light bleeds and heavy on there as well. Right, okay, let's do it. PMC, ground Z, in the afternoon knee. Let's do it. Drop in for a quick Japanese session. Okay. Duolingo, why not? Let's give it a whiz. I'm just rinsing the Kana at the moment, which is like the basic writing, I suppose. Here we go. Problem is I can't hear it sometimes. That was fucking loud. Za? The fuck would Za be? I have to draw Za. 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 Would that be Sa? It's Sa with a little boop on it.
Ze.
Ze. Oh god. Is that K? Se, oh. Ooh. Say. S-E. That's that one. Yes.
Zo.
Zo. Zo. That's S-O, but with a little boop boop on it to make it Zo. So it's like a... Yes.
G.
Guys, I'm getting it. G. Yeah. Alright, so I need to figure out what Kazu is. Kazu. That one.
Kazu.
Cool, let's rock and roll. What's the next one? That's a wobbing. Sweet.
Iza.
Iza. Right, okay, cool. Ammo check. Full. Good. Okay. I feel a lot more free on this map because I know it well. They're not just guards and bosses. They can be scavs and PMCs. Movement feels clean. Sweet. Sounds like we're going to get in trouble in a minute. There might be enemies left here. Down this way. I hear steps. What am I hearing? Absolute panic. I'm hearing footsteps all over the shop. There's a guy straight ahead, I'm sure of it. Yep, there he is. Grenades missed. Push, push, push. PMC down. Yeah, I'll take a bag. Nah, mate, no. Not fucking around with that. There's enemies everywhere. What's going on? What the hell? Shit. No shit. No shit, me, you get. Got one grenade there. Yeah, let's do that. Fix the body part. Have a bit of this. Can't believe I'm out of coffee already. I just got it. Not bad timing. Three bodies to check. Arms better. Ammo check is fewer than half, so that's what we need to figure out. Oh. Bistra! Vapor Hunter, okay, some bits and pieces. Enemy! Out of ammo. Reload. Full bodies to check. Okay. Let's see where this is going. Oh, there's one checked. I think I've checked you already, sir. Enemy. I thought I heard it. I think he's this way. No, he's not. He's this way. Right there. Five bodies to check. Looks like he only had a pistol. Front side. Yep, right here. Oh my fucking god! Enjoy that, kids! There's a guy here? Get out! 50,000 scavs used to live here. And it's still a ghost town. Okay, now, boys. Ammo check. Empty. Right, reload. Goddamn reload quick. Got 5 million scavs to kill. Seriously? Go on, have 10 grenades in here. Not quite. Sentinel wall up there. Right, I've checked this guy. Hold on. Shit, now's not the time for my headphones to be dying. Failure to eject. Oh, God. Shit, he's not dead? What an absolute fiend of a guy. I thought he was dead. So many bodies. This is crazy. I cleaned the room out. Holy fuck. Fucking hell. There's dudes everywhere. What the fuck happened today, guys? I don't even remember checking this guy. Plague Mask. No, I don't remember this guy. Right, I did check this guy. Whew. There's definitely someone ahead of me. Drum mag. Okay. That's a big bag that guy's got. Not very useful to take. Look at that. Christ. Next guy. But I got a key today. Ammo check again. On that Calic. Large magazines say they only store 10 bullets, but okay. And into Gratch. Might do something with that. They're empty, don't worry about those. Check pockets. In fact, cancel that. Unload that, then check pockets. PSA, don't worry about it. Right. What were we on the map for? Oh yeah, for the car. How long we got? Plenty of time. Bodies everywhere. Can't call myself the silent assassin today. I guess I'll have to call myself the war machine. Oh, I didn't loot this guy though. Cheeky little PMC. Some little Uzi looking thing. Couple of grenades? Yeah. Oh yeah, we got some space we can free up by taking keys and putting them in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's actually 4 squares. You know what? That's dope. Because, if I'm not mistaken, I can now take that gun. Take another gun. Right. I don't think we're going to need that. Or that. Which means we can put that there, take that mag. It's going to help. We lost a bunch of weapons earlier, didn't we, for the customs run. So if we can get an exfil, then we can obviously get some more guns. The state of these guns, though, be a different matter. Is that a body we didn't make? Wow. Bloody hell. Another one, though. Oh yeah, there was some scrapping over here earlier. I remember now. Because they shot at us and threw a grenade at us. Where's that? I think the BMW's at the end of Tarkov, where the parking is. I think that's where it is. I don't know if it's going to work to how I want it to work, but my idea is to use the weapon with the optic until it's out of ammo and then discard it for the ADAR in our pocket. I don't think I need to be coming through this way. If we meet someone with a shotty, they could blast us on this game. We'll see. Feels good to get back on stream. I know not a lot of people watch my Tarkov streams. I get that. That's fine. But it just feels good to be back in the swing of things. The first swing of a thing, I suppose, is a better way of phrasing it. Believe the car's over here, but it might not be. It might be up the other end. Looking for a BMW car. Nah, it'd be up the other end then. Can we get up the other end in here? What's our exfil? Emacom. Yeah, we'll get Emacom then. Another death. PMC. Nice. Switch out a better weapon. No. What's this one? What's that? What's this AKM? 82 durability. Okay. 105, 82. What's this one? 40. Decent mags on it, eh? Alright, chill out. I'm trying to tab out. What's this little fella? I don't want that, you know. I'll take the optic of it. But I can't. Oh. Give me that back just for the Stanag then. Fair enough. He doesn't have a dog tag, that's weird. We had an M16, that's... Oh, MK16, sorry. We used to have one of those. Never mind. Can try and take another mag though. Yeah, take that one as well. Five minutes to go. Yeah, I'm not going to rush about trying to get that BMW now. Is that another corpse? Blimey. Oh, this one is a PMC. Cool. All his gear's been routed. Uplifted. Nabbed. Stolen. What's this bastion? It's a level 6. It's fucking my level 6. Didn't do him too good though, did it? Because he's dead. What's that there? Knackle. We don't need knackle. We need exfil. Good. Final. Our first exfil of the day, actually. Which is baffling, really. But needs must, I suppose. 7,300 XP. Why is that? Oh, yeah, it's because we killed all these people in one avenue of death in 13 minutes. Started off by killing 2 bears. Then just all the scabs. Headshot, 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 killed. Headshot, headshot, headshot. So important to pick your headshot, especially against scabs. Got no armor. It's fine. Woohoo! Level 28!
I love this game.
Yeah. Okay, cool. It's nice being on a map that I know with enemies that I know and, you know, gear that's up for the job and so on and so forth. It's just nice. Just bloody nice. Right, let's find out what the... Oh, yeah, my Japanese lesson. What do they want to know? Type these characters in Japanese. That is I and Za.
Fuji,
It sounded like it said Fuji. So that'd be Fu.
Fu,
And G would be she, but with the on it to make G.
Ji,
Yes. Right, we have Hiji,
Hiji,
Saji,
Saji,
Iza,
Iza,
Izzy? No, it's not. It's EG. It's she, but with a modifier.
Iji,
Iji. And then that's Naze.
Naze,
Woohoo! How to say Hazu in Japanese? That one.
Hazu, Nazo,
Ah, right, so that's Na, and then Zedo.
Shizuka,
Shizuka. How to say Shizuka? Okay. Shi.
し、
Zu, which would be Su with the modifier,
ず、
and Ka.
か、
Yes. Hazu.
はず、
Ooh. Zaji. Is it Zaji?
ぎじ、
Oh, it's not. It's wait, what? So that's key. Oh, it's key. Yeah, Kiji. So it'd be Gigi. I see. Oh, is it? Oh, fucking hell! I'm not sure on that one. Let's move on to the next one. Hi, Haiji,
ひじ、
Hiji. Gotcha. And then Nazo.
なぞ、
So that one's Zeni. Is it Zeni? Zeni. Okay.
ぜに、
Iza. IZA in Japanese. Ooh. Za. What's za? It'd be sa with a
い
modifier.
ざ、なぜ、
Naze.
家族、
Oh, that sounds tricky. What is it?
家族、
Kazoku. Kazoku.
か、ぞ、く、
At the moment, I'm on tap the matching pairs. There you go. Let's have a look. There you go. Tap the matching pairs. So you have it in Japanese written on the left, and then you've got it on English writing on the right, and you've got to tap the pairs. I've got to put that battery back in there, actually. That way. There we go. That's on charge. Right. So we've got Zeni.
ぜに、
Yes. Zoku.
族、
Is it Saji?
さじ、
Oh, baby. Ooh. Iza
いざ、
and Neji.
にじ、
Niji. God dang it. Right, so now the sounds have been removed, apparently. Okay, so I need to find Zoo, which would be like sushi. So Su is in sushi, but with a modifier, that one.
ざ、
So that's Sa, but with the modifier making it ZA.
自然、
Shizeng. She. Sushi. Ze. Yes. It's getting wild because I'm getting onto 3 and 4 syllables. I don't know what the words mean, but it's just getting wild. Right, tap the matching pairs again. Similar thing to what we did earlier, or what I did earlier. 5 on the left, 5 on the right, just to match them up. So the first one's it's Kazu. But there's no noise to tell you that it's correct or not. I think it's Kazu. So bottom one there. And that's what happens when it's correct. It gets grayed out. Izzy? No, G. Iji. Iji. Yes. Kaze. It's Kaze. Kaze. Is that Hazu? And then the last one is G. Ko? Is it G Ko? Yes. Type the characters. Okay, so we've got an I character. So I. And then that is Sa, but with a modifier to make it Za. Boots. Oh, fucking hell. I want to say that's Na and then Zo. So that one's Na and then it's Say, but it's got a modifier on, so it's Zay. That one on its own is Sa, but the modifier makes it Za. Look at that. Perfect lesson, kids. We fucking did it.
I don't get you humans. You'll pay for 5 different...
And there's an advert. I'm learning Japanese. I was learning Japanese and French, but then Japanese got a little bit tricky, so I thought, you know what, I'll focus on Japanese. French I learned in school, so it's kind of like me doing, you know, like the equivalent of achievement hunting. You know, if you've got most of them done and just ticking off the last ones, I felt like learning French would be like that. But I focus on Japanese instead. Here we go, folks. It's coming up. 20 out of 50 made quests complete. Alrighty. No, not that one. This one. There we go, folks. We're on an 84-day streak. And at the bottom it says, "Yay, Blackwell." Yay. Good stuff. Might carry that one tomorrow. We're back to the Tarkov anyway. Right, let's have a look and see what we've got here. In our character, we've got a gun, which is nice. We've got space in the gun box. We could have. Put that there. Sling that little fella there. Does that fold? It does. So if I take the magazine out of that, it gets even smaller. Look at that. Yes. Not sure why the pistol's there. It's a bit weird. Can that go in there? That's full. Oh. Good. Right, let's unpack some more stuff and then we'll go out on our next adventure. Bullets. 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 I don't know why we're carrying these pistols. We just are. PM, okay, so therefore that, just in case we need it, I suppose. Not sure why we got that at all. Put them in there. And that's for different weapon. So let's unload these two. That goes in both. Okay, that's really useful. That doesn't go in any. That goes in both. Great. I don't think we need to be bringing that with us, so we'll put that with the other surplus requirement bits. Right. I guess we get set up for the next one, which is actually finishing the task that we're on. Because I didn't get to the vehicle. I think I know where the vehicle is. I think it's near Nakatani. Right, what food and drink do we have? Did we actually eat anything on that last route? On the last run? I don't recall, but I think we did. We were eating stuff. Aid, food, beverage. Ah, where are all the drinks gone? I'll do. I think I downed them all on that one raid that I was on. Right, bullets, bullets, and bullets. Because we are loading these fellas. I'm just wondering if there's a way I can put the optic on this one without messing around too much. Don't think I've got any spare parts anywhere. I got rid of a lot of stuff. I can put it on there. That's useful. It's not. But that is. Yeah, cool. Works for me. The dumb idea became a good idea. Love that. I know it's a small map and we're not going to spend that much time on it, but if I take this stuff with me and we lose it, so be it. We'll just eat it as we go. It's fine. Right, so we need to find a vehicle. The two weapons that we've got are okay. I know we're not taking too many mags, but we should be okay with that stuff. Let's get back on to ground zero, 9 o'clock in the morning. Do we need to? We don't need to actually, but we will ensure those bits. Saves us having to rebuy and rebuy and rebuy. We've been live for 2 hours and 14 minutes. It's still light out. It's getting dark. But yeah, cool. I started tying my hair back. It doesn't quite fit in one ponytail. So I've got two. And it's kind of like I've got pigtails and I love them. I think they're fucking brilliant. But they look a bit odd. But yeah, it's just tidies up the back when I'm at home. Can tuck it into the hat and that sort of thing. Probably see them here. But yeah, hopefully they'll carry on growing, become one mega ponytail, and then I can just tie it back, put it through the hat and so on. That's the plan anyway. I think the next year will be the one that really defines my hairstyle, so that'd be good. And I've been thinking about dyeing it and stuff as well, but I've not got to that situation yet. Not got to that part. Right, it's time to jump back onto ground zero. Find this BMW. Hopefully not all the scavs are on my face at the same time. And hopefully it'll be okay. We're actually really close to where we need to be. It's great. There could be PMCs in the area. I heard him. Didn't see him. That was weird. He didn't even shoot at me. BMW's just up here. Oh, there he is. I see you. Shooting at me, I see you. What side you gonna push? Left or right? Let's force his hand. Hand forced. Nothing else worth taking. Thank you, sir. Alright, BMW's here. How strange. I might have not accepted the task. No, I did. I thought this would be the car. Is it not? I don't see any records or anything. I can't open any other doors. Interesting. Okay. Maybe there's a different building and a different door and a different way of figuring this out. What is that thing? It's a level 4. Right, let's find out. Where's Shady Contractor? Shady Contractor car location. The car can be found next to the car dealership. Oh. Oh, that's where that is. I couldn't tell. It's the same car, but it's a different location. I thought it was this one. Never mind. This game, as volatile as this game is, with enemies and stuff, it does not handhold very much. You need internet resources to figure out what the heck's going on. So the dealership's just here, isn't it? Looks like it might be that car there. No, mate, not me. I'm not there. The hell are you shooting over there for? Bruh. Yeah, there's a couple of guys that way. This is the car. Ooh, okay. I get the understanding that there's a lot of enemies here. Probably need to clear them out first. How's he not dead? Heavy bleed. You'll be fine, comrade. You'll be fine. Check. Nearly full. Good. Switch out. Heal up the limp. I hear someone moving. Might be in a nice position here to be okay for it. Better. Ammo check full. Got to this corner, there should be enemies now. Should be in a really good position from there. Last words you said, Paul. Back to your bagala. Gun. It's fine. I was just taking shots from a load of different angles when I was in the dealership, so I had to just sort of ease out, get out of there. The fuck was that? I have absolutely no idea what that noise was. He's a fast mover, isn't he? He's hurt. He's not dead. He's right there, he's right there. Oh, wow. I say, oh, wow. It wasn't very oh, wow at all. It was, oh, not very good stuff. Never mind. Okay, let's see what's going on here then. Some information I need to take. Oh, another guy. Bullet exchange, nice. Fuck out of here, kid. Ammo check. Let's see this piece of paper. It's causing me problems. Where would it be? Pretty sure that's the dealership. Can't seem to open that door. There's a bollard there anyway. I don't see it in the boot there. Is it on the ground? Whoa, no, 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 no. Sit down. Can't seem to open that door or this door. Is it another car? Could it be this one? Doesn't feel like it should be this one. That doesn't feel like it's right at all. I'm pretty sure it's a BMW looking car. Wondering where it is. Oh, there's all shit on the floor here. Look, matches. Oh. Right, let's have a look at tasks. Did I get a subtask? I did. Locate and obtain the manager's diary. It's a diary. Maybe it's in here somewhere? I'll have to check once more for the third time to see where this bloody diary is. Shady. Contractor. Diary location. It can only be found there. It can be on the dashboard, the driver's seat, or the trunk. I didn't know it could be on the dashboard. I mean, yeah, in theory, logic says it could be on the dash, I suppose. That hurt quite a bit. was a scav. Blimey. Did me a right pain. Some PS rounds, eh? That's the play right there. Right, let's get around to this dashboard. Ah, it's there, little sneaky hidey boy. Little sneaky hidey boy. Yep, that's what I said. I stick to it. That's what I meant. You get all the way through to Emacom now. Okay. Right, let's see. Can I figure this out by doing this? I can. Nice. Just a nicer way of doing things. I have to go in a menu each time. You've got to press and hold it while you're not walking forward. I see. Didn't spot me. Don't worry about it. Wait, can I be moving while I do this? I can. Oh, that's great. So it's long press plus scroll. Gotcha. I'm level 28. I couldn't even talk, could I? I'm level 28, but I'm still learning. Don't think you ever stop learning in this game. That half SPs. Ugh. Don't like the sound of that. Let's switch to this one. What has this got in it? PB. Walking while fixing my wounds. Stuck. Are we fully stacked with everything? Oh, I need a drink. Quick. Drink our sachet of water. Good times. No, put that grenade there. That grenade there. That grenade there. And then that grenade on 7. Good way to find out if there's enemies in the area. Just get a grenade you don't want to use. And throw it. They'll always respond for reasons that I never really understood. You cannot stealth grenade kill anybody. And now I know there's a guy over there. I can actually shoot him before I see him. Not shoot him before I see him. That sounds just silly, doesn't it? Where is he? I think he's down there at the back. I think he's just pushing forward here, yeah, because he's like... There we go. It's a little way of scouting your way forward sometimes. Grenades are a dime a dozen, so it's worth doing. Get a shotgun with a flashlight on it. Right, we've got a grenade on 8. Put it on 7. I don't think there'll be another one, but here we go. I thought it might be clear. We're not clear. Hostile down. Yeah, he certainly needed toilet paper. Five minutes to go. Emacom just up the road. Another sticker RAM, useful. I'll take them. T45s, why not? And away we go. Full ammo, let's get left arm fixed. I think it gives us some healing XP. Yeah, treatment experience. Look. It saves us having to buy it at the end from the vendors. And something I've got into the habit of doing is just going over here and checking this computer. This competitor. Checking the competitor. Competitor. Because I've had a GPU there before. Like last week. So. Worth doing. Yeah, take the Analgin. Probably better than the Tushonka. Just eat the Tushonka, we're good. Successful exfil. Successful mission complete. Good times. Fa-na-na-na-na-na. It took 3 hours to get a task complete, eh? But we did it. We nearly got the other task complete, to be fair. We were 20 yards off, but then we got attacked by them guards. So, yeah, a whole bunch of scavs murdered there. Fine. Sometimes you've just got to clear out some scavs. You know what I mean? That's because my arm got absolutely blackened out. That's why I still have to get it repaired. Financially, but that's fine. Right, let's turn that one in. We're turning it into someone. It doesn't look like it's complete though. Tasks. I can't remember who we're turning it into. Where's the tick? There's normally a blue tick to tell you it's done. It wasn't chemical. because we swerved that one. It was this one. Ah, it's because we've not turned it in, so it's not finished technically. Alrighty, there you go. There's your diary, sir. Give me the jums. Okay, a manager's diary, huh? Even though it's not official documentation, there might be something useful in there. I'll get back to you in a bit. Right now, I need to examine these records carefully. Cool, complete, done. Nice. We've just unlocked one called Needle in a Haystack. That can be achieved anywhere. I've studied the manager's diary and so forth. Interesting. That was Shady Contractor anyway, and we just finished it, which is good. It's nice to be on Ground Zero. Where's Needle in a Haystack anyway? On Needle in a Haystack, you need to go to 4 different maps. Ground Zero, Interchange, Streets, and Shoreline. And you need to investigate 4, 5, 6 children's play areas. Because the company that's working with Terra Group is one that typically makes children's playground equipment. But it's raised questions as to why. What have they got in common? So you've got to go and investigate some spots and go from there. Quite interesting. So there, you're just in time. I've studied the manager's diary and prepared you a list of facilities that appear most often in the records. I need you to investigate all of these locations. So far, I can't tell what exactly to look for. Maybe you'll find equipment or other traces of Terra Group around there. Focus on these locations and look around. Interesting stuff. Might be a goose chase, might be something important. You don't know until you go. That's what they tell me. You'll never know until you go. It would work if it was do as well, but go and do don't actually rhyme, even though they are spelt the same. 2 letters, end in O. How does that make... It's weird now. Go, G-O. Do, D-O. They don't rhyme. How strange. Oh well, language is weird. Okay. Ragman, what have you got? Find and transfer Momex balaclavas. Oh. What have you got, sir? A broken LCD. I'm sure I've got one of those. You can have it. Yes! Marvellous, my friend. You have our thanks. Look at that. Got some free stuff. A cat statue. Some euros. A gold chain and some grenades. Are throwable toys. Yay! Speaking of throwable toys, I really wish there was a grenade Pokemon. And you just threw it and it exploded whatever you're up against. Just, you know, just as a fun joke. Let's have a look at our character. What have we got? I'm sure we've got extra guns and stuff now we need to figure out. Bullets and other bits. Oh my god. Unload the magazines. Yeah, let's find that. They're okay. Ugh, soft points. Ugh. Grim bullets. Okay. Nice bit of space here, so we're going to put these magazines here and these bullets here. We're going to sell them to a fence or whatnot. The ram needs to go into here. Chuck a grenade up there. Let's unload that because I think that's got more soft points. Yeah, look at that. Gross. Let's get some hard points in there. Oh, good bullets. That'd be a good shout, wouldn't it? Right, let's unload that. So we've got PP rounds. Can we top that up? We can. Let's go PP rounds in there. Look at that. We're at PP rounds now, though. Let's just do this. Just randomly got a wallet. Someone left behind. Never mind. Yeah, automatically sort that block. Good. Cash into the cash things. Rubles, just 20k is enough. We don't ever need more than that, it seems. And then keys, it really doesn't matter at this point. Utility and the UC register, they're the only two for ground zero. So if you're going ground zero, that's all the keys that you need. Everything else gets a bit wild for keys, so basically. So right now we're just stockpiling keys. Can you put gingies in there? No. Okay. We've got case keys, but we don't have any cases anymore. Are they worth doing anything with? They sell for 30k. Right in. Food and drinking outside, space there, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Right, we need to figure out our next task. The survivalist path, unprotected but dangerous. I think you need to get some kills on woods without armor on. I don't know if that's a doable thing for us for this. I mean, that could just go in there. Let's have a look at that one. Is it worth going to woods? Maybe. Maybe. Let's find out. It's without wearing any armor vest or armored chest rig. Armored headwear, face cover, and eyewear is allowed. So what do we need to do for this one? You need to kill 5 scavs on woods without wearing any armored abdomen chest things. Should consider using a scoped weapon. Well, I mean, they are scoped, but... I'm not sure what else we've got with a big old scope on it. I think we just run it like that and just headshots and just take this off when we need to shoot someone in the face. I think that's what we're doing. PMC. Going down the woods. Anything here need insurance? And I'd say no. Crack on with the next one. No, shit, we didn't accept the task. There's no point if you haven't accepted the task. Unprotected and task neglected. There we go, it's coming back out. As one famous person used to say, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. A good piece of advice, you better remember it. So, do you feel how easy it is to move without all those plates on you? If you move fast, you don't even need body armor to deal with scum. They're not my words, they are the words of the task giver. There you go. So we'll go back into there. We'll go to Jaeger. And it's weird, but I feel like I've done all these tasks before, and I probably have on a previous wipe. But getting them done now means they're finished. They won't come back, and we can carry on and progress the story and so on. So, yeah. There we go. PMC, main guy. Woods, 2 o'clock. Next. Ready. Let's go. So I can wear the pocketed boy, but I can't wear the armoured boy. But I've got space in my bag to just take it off, take the shot, put it back on. Do that 5 times, done. Then we move on to the survivalist path, thrifty, and so forth. Let's have a look at the football scores. I know the seasons are winding down. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Man City have won 3-0 to keep pressure on Arsenal at the top of the league. Sunderland Man United was a bore draw. Fulham lost to Bournemouth. 2 red cards in that one. Brighton 3, Wolves 0. Expected. Wolves are already relegated. And Liverpool drew with Chelsea. I bet that's always a fun match to watch. 2 teams battling it out just to get better. Chelsea have an FA Cup final to look forward to. Liverpool, I don't know if they've won anything this season. I think Man City have won everything so far this season, but they're not in the Champions League, and they might not win the league. So they've got a nice little double on their way if they beat Chelsea in the FA Cup. Technically, they are still in the runnings for a treble because they won the League Cup already. But yeah. Right, so we're spawning into woods. We've got a loadout on us. You know, I want to check. I want to have a look on Twitch to see what Tarkov's loadout thinger is doing. Because there's an overlay on my stream for Tarkov. I want to see what it's up to. It says equipment, but I'm not carrying any of that stuff. It's not up to date at all. I did wonder what it was doing. Oh. That's rubbish. Alrighty. Right, well, let's woods up. Do I know where I am? Straight away? Because if I do, that's ace. Yes, I do know where I am. Very nearly getting exploded. Oh, that's fantastic news. I want to go down that way. I'm sorry. Shots fired, and they sound loud. PMC spawned in the corner, I guess. Okay. I don't know why they call this map woods, you know. It's weird. No, I totally understand why they say get a scoped weapon for this one. Because if enemies are right the way over there, it's going to be difficult getting shots. But my idea is to get over to a little camp down here, take some cover, and just get some decent shots off at enemies. That's my plan. Plans go out the window when you get shot in the face. So the idea is to line up the shot, then take the armor off and take it, then take the shot. We'll see how we get on with that. Got to make sure there are enemies there before you take off your gear, you know. Right, we're up. You might be a PMC though. Task. It didn't count because it was a PMC. Okay. That's close enough for a headshot. I thought that was going to matter. And I also thought I was in enough cover to not actually take so much damage. Oh, boss. Right. Gotcha. Yeah, fair play. Fair play. If I'd have killed you anyway, wouldn't have mad. Fair play. Sorry, partisan. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Oh dear. This stream, well, it is not technically sponsored by Red Bull. It is certainly fueled by Red Bull. It does not give you wings or any sort. It's just a beverage. It's all right. Red Bull. It comes out as fizzy as it goes in. We lost more gear, never mind. I thought that would be a straightforward task for us, but it was not. It was not. While we're in this situation, though, we could probably go and get some better rifles for this. Let's see that one. Jaeger, what guns you got for me, sir? Have you got anything pre-built with a nice optic on it? You've got a Nerf gun. An MXLR. Let's go to the flea market, see what they've got. Bolt action rifle. Marksman rifle would be pretty good. Anything with a good little scope on it. Not seeing anything with a scope on there. $160k for a Moller Arms. Gonna stay with a scope. That looks cool. And a suppressor. That looks quite fun. Remington 700, 50k, done. Let's do that. Let's run that little fella for a bit. We've got Wyatt mags. Okay. We have any more of those? Yes, we do. That'll do. Yeah. That'll be fine. Probably going to need some kind of health. And yeah, let's top them up. Sorted. We do need a backpack because we need to take off the rig. I'm not happy just dropping it on the ground each time. Yeah, let's do that. Fine. Food and drink, always a good shout. Let's go with the beer. Some sprats. Sprats. I know if we get pushed, it's going to be a difficult one because we've got the Remy, but let's just edge our bets here and say we'll probably get a kill to start with. So it might be all right. BMC back to Wood Zone, crack on. Yeah, let's get them insured. Just in case. There we go. We've even got a Tarkov style keyboard set up today. I don't know how well you can see that. There you go. Can speed up if I want to, but it gets a bit trippy. Keep it nice and slow. So we need 5 kills without the body armor on woods against scavs. So far we've got 1 kill on a PMC, so it didn't count, and then we got killed by Partisan, which is understandable. It's probably be a last task of the evening. I don't know if it'll be a last raid, but it'll be a last task. It'd have been a good little turnover if we got 3 tasks complete. The first one, we sadly didn't get there at the end. Right at the end of the location we needed to leave. We just couldn't make it happen. And then we got the second task complete. And this is our third and final one for the day. I mean, if we got that first task done, it'd be, ideally 3 tasks in 3 hours, which would be pretty nice. If we can get this one done as well. Oh, that's a nice little optic. Appreciate that. Oh, where are we? What does that say? Nothing. Ooh, don't like where we are. Because I don't know where we are. I don't like knowing that I don't know where we are. I don't know if that made sense. It made sense to me. I think I know where I'm at. That's the town, and there's a sniper point at the end, I think. Might be wrong. So I think there's a bridge at the top here, that's Bridge Xville. And then there's a village here. And then the sniper rocks of that. I need to figure out where I'm going to go for these kills. I thought the village there would be the one. And they might be a bit later on. Nice little sniper rock there though, isn't there? Remember, don't have a secondary, so if I get close up, I really have to make it count. Ideally, I want to snipe from distance, get the kill, figure out where the body is, go get the secondary so I've got a weapon, move up from there. As the van. Condom milk, gross. Meaty tape. Tape to measure meat, I suppose. I don't know what it's for. Anyone know what a meaty tape's for? This says M tape. I assume it's meaty tape. Rat cola repellent, probably for rats. Sounds like an airdrop. Tin of paint. Nuts, kek, and relays. Okay. Said the gate. Kvass. What's the condition of this thing? Oh, it's up there. Good. More condom milk. Gross. Hot rod. I'll drink my Red Bull while you drink your hot rod. Immersive gaming action. No. Didn't think to do it quietly at all there. Another tin of hot rod. Tin. Tin's a weird word to use for beverages. A tin of soda. It's just weird, isn't it? Who says a tin? A tin of soda. A tin of beer. I think elder generations do actually say tin. I'll have a few tins of beer. Jars of lager if you're an Australian, I suppose. A skinful, that's another one. Hello, hello, hello. What we got here? Hello, Splint. Should we try it? Should we go to where the shooting is? It could be miles away. It could be a shot that we don't see, but we do feel. Could be one of them. better bullets. Holy shit, I found this. I never find this. I struggle to find this. All the time. There's a guy here, and he's got stuff. A motor. Can I take that? 3 spaces there. Maybe. It's weird. My phone screen just came on. I think it's just reacted to movement of some sort. Alright, let's see what we can do then. So ideally, we need to find some scavs. They need to not see us. Partisan needs to not be there. And we get a good run at it, but we'll see. Friendship Ridge. ZB14. I'm also thinking if I've got a scoped weapon like I have now, I might be able to lay prone and take the shots that way and not cause me too many issues. But it all depends on who the hell's around. Okay. Nothing there. Can't say it's going to plan at the moment. This weather's basically deafening me. Grizzly, yeah. Oh, thought it'd be a gun. Oh. Grenade though, okay. 10 minutes. Outskirts, oh, that's a trek. It sure is a trek when you've got a rifle. Coming up to the sawmill. With the fog as well, not good. Not good at all. I'm not going to make any friends here. Oh, Jesus. And my thoughts are that Sturman isn't on this map and that he's on customs fighting Rashala. But I don't know, and I'm not going to find out, am I, unless I get shot in the head by him. I remember killing some scavs up this way before. Don't know if I could do the same with this gun, though. That's closer than I thought it would be. That was over that side. Yeah, so I found myself here before, and then some scavs came around here, and they were just pop, 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 easy to take down. It was quite nice. But, you know, it's an ongoing cycle of variables, so you can't just go somewhere and expect the same thing to happen again and again and again. Five minutes, right, I need to get a shift on. Oh, that might help me a bit. I mean, it might not, but it might. There's a dead guy. No, okay. If I can make it to the rocks, I might have a look and see if there's anyone at the sawmill that I could have a shot at. Highly unlikely is what I'm thinking, but especially with this fog. It's just not worked out for me today. But I need to get a shift on to get to outskirts. Do it. Get over that. Might be able to climb up on the rock. Maybe get a vantage point. Maybe. Comes a BTR that I thought for years was a bad guy. Just a natural enemy. Oh. Visibility's a fucking nightmare here. It's like there's someone that can see me. I can't see them though. Ah. Got to take off the thingy, the armor, if I'm to get the kill though. Got 3 minutes to get out of here as well. So, it all counts. It all matters. Obviously, if I die, I don't need to get out of here. There's no need for that. I fell about an inch, and you're telling me I've got 2 fractured in legs now? You're joking. Absolutely joking. Three minutes to get a run on then. I was in good spots today, but the enemies just didn't show, and there's too much fog now, and it's just a bit of a pain. Any enemies there? No. I've all that sort of like one dude. There may be a couple of dudes down at the end, near outskirts. I took one shot, and I'm pretty confident I shot the rock I was next to. Not great. Outskirts is still on there, yeah? Yeah. Jeez, look how bad it is to see. It's horrible. Visibility's just dire. Like, what are they supposed to be telling us it is now? This is fog, is it? This is crazy. I think it might be a guy there. Oh, it's flowers. Oh, what am I supposed to be looking at there? Got 37 seconds to get down the end of the road. Where that van is, I don't know if I'm going to make this, you know. Not made it, I'm dead. I dropped my bag and everything. Dropped bag too early, dead. Never mind. What a rubbish raid. Honestly though, how rubbish was that? We saw no enemies. We saw one guy who darted away when I shot a rock I was sort of crouching next to. The visibility was trashier than night time, and we didn't even get out. How rubbish was that? What a terrible advert for the game. If you like that, then there's something wrong with you, but by all means hit the subscribe button and I'll catch you on the next one. It's 17 minutes past 10 here in the United Kingdom. I am going to finish off the stream there because, you know, we tried for 3 tasks. The first one, ever so close. The second one we actually achieved, so congrats on that one. The third one, yeah, no, just didn't get the rub of it today. So that's the end of that. We'll be live next time for some more. Hopefully tomorrow I will put something together, but there's no promises. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy that. If you did, leave a like on this video, drop it a comment, and so on. And I'll catch you on the next one. I'll see you soon. Oh my gosh.